Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Jan. I wasn't gonna make a video today, but I feel like coming in here and kind of cleaning up my room a little bit so that I could come in and do my Marguerite Miller tomorrow. And I thought, you know what? I have all this stuff out on my desk. I could just make a couple of flashcards while I'm putting things up. So while I was getting these together, I want to go ahead and put some coffee on these two cards and get them stained a little bit. So, oops! This is just some coffee that I have in my fridge. It's in this old Tupperware container. I picked this up at a yard sale. I had no idea why I was picking it up because I probably wasn't. I thought about pancake batter when I picked it up, but it's never really worked for that because that's not enough pancake batter for when my family comes. You know, like when my grandkids are here. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I'm just gonna take and this coffee was given to me, and it smells so good. It's like island coconut or something. It smells really good. So I'm just gonna dip my paintbrush in here and kind of just do this a little bit. I've been slowly dyeing some papers because I am going to start a new journal on my channel. I've been working on it in the sidelines here, trying to get the paper dyed that I want to use for it, but it's just been slow going. I've had this virus and it's just been slow going. I don't want to dye it the way I used to dye it because the paper got so brittle. And so I've been dyeing it this way. It doesn't get as brittle when I dye it this way. I'll give you a little sneaky peeky. A very fast sneaky peeky. There it went, of what my journal is going to be. I have been asked, I get comments a lot about, am I going to make one of those again to sell? And I'm just not confident in my journal making yet to sell it. And I don't have the right, I have not been able to find that's not the exact book that everybody wants. I haven't been able to find one for a long time. But I'm going to make that. I need to get a new, I've been able to find one. So, I'm going to make that one, and I'm going to try it and see if I can do it without making the mistakes that I've been making. I've been learning with making my books. And I have plans for that journal if it comes out okay. I'm not going to tell you what those plans are until it comes out okay. But I do have plans. And if it comes out okay, I think you'll like the plans of what I want to do with it. But that's next, once I get the papers dyed. So yeah, okay. Well, I gotta get some drops on there. The drops! I can't get the drops to stay in one place. Oh, maybe I need to turn it over and use the other side as my card and the drops will stay in one place. But I gotta get the other side dyed first. Oh, good grief. Let me get it all dyed. I'm succeeding in making a mess. Okay. I wiped up my table again. It's not going like I thought it would. I thought this would be like a 60-second clip here. There we go. Getting some drops. Alright, so while I do a few other things, that's going to dry. this coffee back in my refrigerator. And I will be back in a bit. Well, just like, boom, for you guys. Be back. Okay, I'm back. They are dried. I don't know if it did a whole lot. You can kind of see the ink staining. I don't know. I inked around the edges with walnut stain. Now I'm gonna, on one, I'm gonna use this stamp. It's a Hero Art stamp, old stamp, well used stamp. The other one, don't know, it says Da Vinci Text. Stampington and Company, 2001. So I'm just gonna use this archival ink and coffee. And I don't want it to be perfect. I'm just gonna kind of stamp it here and there. Oh, I think I stamped it upside down even. But that's just perfect. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing. There's like a postmark there that I always like to try to get on there somewhere. Maybe try to get that up. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. There it is. Okay, I think I did them like the same. That was not on purpose. They won't end up in the same thing, so it doesn't matter. And I will clean those later. Truthfully, not very good at cleaning them. Set them on their little shelf. Okay, that was my plan. Probably they might look a little bit like yesterday's. I don't have my paper pad up here. Let me grab that real quick. I should have had that done. I thought I was prepared. Apparently. That was not true. Put that up here. Oops. I was grabbing 2 paper pads. I don't want to do that. I have these pretty papers that I pulled yesterday and did not use. We could use a little bit of those because they are pretty. Oh, please excuse me. Let's use a little bit of this first. Let's glue some of this on. Maybe I could tear it without getting more water out. Oh, please excuse my coughing. I'm having a hard time figuring out what was going on because, you know, I was sick for a week and I got to feeling better. I was really starting to feel better. Why am I so sick all of a sudden again? I can't figure out, like, if I was sick with something and then got to feeling better and got out and then caught this virus because my immune system was down. I don't know, it's so weird. I can't figure it out. I did not put enough glue around on that. Because I have been so sick again. I don't know. Anyway, there, maybe just a little bit. Right there. But I hope that you all are doing good. Boy, did we have a storm yesterday. Ooh, white out. Ooh. They were saying, do not travel. We didn't travel. Didn't plan on it, so that was not a big deal. I kind of like that. I'm going to put that on the edge. So I'll cut off that little part there. place on the edge. Done that many times on fabric. I need to get to sewing some things. I do. I need to make us some unpaper towels for sure. About wore ours out. Some other things we need that we've about wore out. Get sewing, but I just always want to be in here. I don't want to be at my sewing machine anymore right now. I go in spurts. I'll sew on this stuff. This sewing machine gets a lot more love than that sewing machine. Here's a little piece of music paper. Okay, let's put some of this dictionary paper on here. Does anybody else like me? Your sewing machine for sewing gets ignored. Oh, my ruler must be in this mess. Oh, I see a very, very tip of it hanging out here. But sewing machine for paper, yeah, that gets used. I need to check words a little bit. I have not been checking words, and one day, boy, I was glad that a word stuck out. It just kind of went, I was looking at the paper and it was kind of like a flashlight beamed in on it, like a red light, you know. Like somebody had that red light we play with our cat with, you know, that just went beam. I thought, oh, I hope got on there, so I flipped it over real quick. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, I need to start paying attention to these pages here. That could have been not good. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but yeah, it was just something. I just didn't want on my pages. Excuse me for blowing my nose. It's better than sniffling over and over, I think. I thought, oh my goodness. I'm trying to do this up higher so the back of my flashcard maybe could still be usable. I'll take that off. Go somewhere else I can ink up here. Hopefully keep my flashcard higher. I'm going to try using my Beacon Tacky Glue today. And I'm also going to try to just put some stuff down and hope that it doesn't end up being a total flop. Because, well, you know, that should probably be smaller. Okay, let's see. Successfully inked my hands now. And glued them all in one swoop. There we go. Okay. And I guess I won't waste this one, but I'm going to cut it down so there's a little bit more than that. So that's not the same. I got a glue book over here I can use for this. Tear that page out or try to use it again. That went wonderfully. Some of my graph paper here. I mean, I guess I'm going to cover up a good portion of this, aren't I? There's really no way around it. I'm either going to collage or I'm not, aren't I? Alright, here goes. I get these back up where you can see them. Get this out of the way. Down here, try to maybe meet those in the middle. A little bit more glue right there. Alright, I've got this lovely paper. This is out of a very old school book. It had everything in it that a teacher elementary school would need. It was a huge book. Every subject, everything was in it. Like you would have a one-room schoolhouse and it had everything. There was like a fruit fly or something flying around. Where on earth? I don't know. I think I like this side better. Look at... What on earth? Must have came in with the bananas. Gosh. It's so weird. Okay, I like that there. Right. This one is not going so well for me. Don't know what I want to do on this one. Just slapping it down is not working so well for me on this one. Oopsie daisy. Been relaxing all day, just laying in the recliner watching TV with my hubby. Watching movies. We watched a cute movie. It was good. I don't know where that thing came from, but it's going to drive me nuts. Alright, now maybe a little bit of this foreign language one. Get that off of there. Normally I take so much more time, like I really pay attention and, you know, like, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know about this. Yeah, I like that there. Totally covering up the flashcard part. I guess the back of it is still going to be a flashcard, so I guess that's okay. I keep moving it down. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, give me grace today. I am covered in glue and we have just only started, and my fingertips, sorry, I'm wiping them off a little bit. Okay. Can you see if I put them there? Yes, okay. I like that side better. I think when I get to feeling better, I need to run over to our closest, what do you call that place where you, the Goodwill, the bins, and see if I can find some more foreign language books. They're never, I have only found one tiny little foreign language book at our thrift store. Otherwise, there's just never anything there that is foreign language. There just isn't anything. It's just where I live. There's just not really. It's just where I live. Very much English speaking here. Very much. And so I just don't find anything. But if I drive to the Goodwill bins, that's only about 25 minutes away, and that's a totally different story there, so I can usually find something there. So it's not really a lot of fun going to that store. You kind of like, whew. Thankfully, though, there's usually this very kind woman that is always there, and she'll take you under her wings. If she can tell that you're like new, and you're just kind of, oh, I don't know what I'm doing kind of person, she'll just take you right under your wings, and she'll kind of help you figure out like what you do and what you don't do. So that you don't get yelled at when, you know, a thing comes out. And so she did that for me. And then when we got to talking, found out that she likes to make junk journals. I said, she goes, well, so what kind of stuff are you interested in? What are you looking for? And I said, oh, that's not big enough. I said, oh, well, you'll think I'm kind of crazy. And she goes, no, I won't. And I said, well, I like to make this thing called junk journals. And she's like, did you need something, honey? You just hovering?
Oreo.
Oreo? Cookie jar is right outside my door. Anyway, so we found out that she likes to make them too. So anyway, gonna have to make a trip to the bin sometime soon. My husband's probably outside my door thinking, nope, that's not happening. He hasn't said anything yet, though. He does not like the bins. He'll go and he'll find a chair and he'll sit in it and watch me he'll go like, if you go in and the bins are all over here and then over here is some furniture and you can see the whole place, and so he'll go and he'll sit there and he'll make sure I'm okay. Because it can be kind of, there can be some fun times in there. I'm the kind of person I'll be like, because like one time I walked by this lady and she was just sitting there resting, and she had, oh, the coolest old vintage greeting cards in her cart. They were just sitting right on top, and I mean, they were old and they were cool. And I said, oh my goodness, did you look out? Look at those greeting cards. And she was like up and hovering over them. I said, Oh, ma'am, I'm just commenting on your cards. They're beautiful. Just telling you what a lucky find that was. I'm not like, you know, come take them out of your cart. I'm just being kind. She's like, then she's just, you know, like, oh, look at these. Look, look, look. And then she hands me some ugly cards. Says, here, I don't want these. I'm like, I was gracious. I said, oh, well, thank you so much. I'll do something with these. I like to craft. She said, I thought you looked like a crafter. She was nice after that, but man, she was going to make sure I didn't get my hands on those, on her cart. Like, are you kidding me? I was just being myself. I'm like that, you know. I like to say, oh, look at that. You did so good. I wasn't going to stick my hands in her cart. I'd come back home with my hands, not a stump. But that's dumb. Boy. Wow, wow, wow. She was ready. She's going to fight it. Whoa. I didn't know it was like that. Okay, first thing I gotta do is pick a people. Here comes the people, y'all. Well, I think the people are coming out. Oh, here they are. Here's the people. We're gonna pick a people fast. We're just picking a people. And I'll pick a girl because, and I see the cutest little, oh, here. I think, is this a girl or is this a boy? That's a boy. Because I want flowers and stuff. So we're picking a girl. And I'm going to pick a girl fast. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a girl and a boy. Oh, I want a girl because I want flowers. Oh, she's awful cute, but I'm going to save her for something. I got ideas for her. I need girls. I need girls that'll fit on there and give me room. Girls that I don't have ideas for already that I haven't done. Oh, that's getting bent. Okay. Where are all my little girls at in here? Or grown girls. Just girls I want to do something with. Oh, they don't fit. Maybe they're in here later. And I don't want sitting ones because then I gotta make a shelf for them. Haha. Oh, shoot. I gotta buy more people. I'm saving my quarters to go to Hobby Lobby sometime. People have got to be on my list, but so many things are on my list. I am. I have a little Holly Hobby egg, and it's a bank, and I've been putting quarters in it. Like when I have to go buy a lot of detergent or something like that, I've been putting quarters. She's not the right size. And so, I'm saving her. Ones like this I've been saving for little special ideas I got. Oh, come on, I didn't know this would be so hard. Oh, maybe. I had like an idea in my mind. They're really dark, though. They look like winter. I gotta make a shelf for her. This is not going like I thought. Okay, here. They look like spring. Ooh, look at these ladies. Do they fit? They really take it over, but they fit. Okay. Okay, that's what we're doing. People going up. people take the longest sometimes because I've got all of those people, and some of them, like, a lot of them are these big ones. Goodness. Yeah, I have a big project, but sometime that will come in very handy. I just haven't done that yet. I need to get printing some of my people again. My ancestor people. Like, I was using those, and I love them. I just haven't printed them and kept them out for a while. I gotta do that, because I really enjoy using them. Okay, now let's find some things to tuck behind them. I also have this that I forgot about that I might cut up and put behind them a little bit. I forgot about it. This is some embossed paper, and let's see, I want some color on it. Let's see, what color do I want? Well, I probably should wait on that until I decide, you know, flowers and stuff, shouldn't I? I want to have just a little bit of this. Oh, I cut that way too small. Let's see if I can... That one's already torn on that side. My tearing abilities right now are pretty bad. These are just book pages that I embossed. I usually put watercolor on them, but I am not getting watercolor out. I could just spray them. I could just spray them with my gold. I got my gold set right here. It'll take me a coon's age to spray, get this going. I don't know. We'll see if I even want that at the end, instead of wasting time on that right now. Okay. Let's see. I'm feeling overwhelmed all of a sudden. Oh boy. I've got all this stuff. Let's start with this one now. Just one moment. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Alright, let's see. There's something. These people kind of look like they would be a little, you know, on the fancier side. Like, you know, a little fancier back then. These ladies look like they've been out to a nice little dance. Is there something? No, I thought there was something I'd get punched out. They look like they've been having some fun. There's a pretty little paper with a flower. I like that back there. Oh my goodness. Accelerators. Oh, sorry, my voice. Whew. Okay, I think that's all on that one. The cat tried to eat this bag. It's got a little... She must have done that last night. No, Scarlett. Speaking of Scarlett, no. You tip that all over and you and me are going to have problems. Yeah, you're not coming up here. No. No room for you. As if on cue. No! No, girl. You think she heard me say her name? I looked down, I thought, oh, there she is. She heard me say her name. Little stinker pot? No, that doesn't work there at all. Oh my gosh, Scarlett! Oh. I'm gonna pause you for a minute. She just made a big mess. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I finished looking through that bag and I found this little tag that I like sticking out right here, I think. Okay, we'll go through flowers last. Let's look at this bag real quick. A crazy cat. These are the bags I think that have the least in them that I will find. That I don't know if there's anything at all in this one. So that's why I thought, well, I'll get this one out of the way. This one has the biggest little things in it, but every once in a while there's something tiny. But I don't know. What's that? It's kind of cool. But I don't know. Maybe turned like that. Oh, good. That's a punch out that I just bent that I missed getting punched out. I don't know. It might be kind of cool right there. I'm trying to imagine what these ladies are doing. Are they traveling? What are they doing? That is beautiful. I have never noticed that in there before. Oh, no you don't come back. She is being ornery. I don't know what is with her. She's like running around like she's chasing something in the air. Maybe she's trying to get that little fruit fly. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but she's like running and jumping and acting crazy. It's really strange how she's acting. Alright, this one might be fun here. Let's see. You know, I should wipe that off up there because I keep pushing these up there. Oh. Okay. Oh. Scarlett, no! You are not, no. This time she ran. Trust me, I love my cat. I love her, but this is just not the time or place for her to be running in here. I have got bags of stuff. I've got my trash can pulled over beside me, and that whole stack of paper is on top of it, and it's got all the scraps laid on top of it, and if she jumps and she like kicks off of it, it's all gonna go flying. It is not going to be fun. It's just not going to be fun. And I got another stack behind me that I keep putting all these bags on, and that's what she sent flying a few minutes ago when I said, oh, I gotta go. She made a mess. She sent those flying all over the floor. I just, oh. I think I'm going to put that right there on these ladies, like they have been out on the town. Okay, I've kind of got, unless I change that to something, I'm kind of thinking I will. I'm not sure I like that there. I'm wondering if I can find like that. Maybe they were invited to that. That one's too big. Maybe these ladies. There. That's for them. If I can get it stuck there. Alright, and maybe an airmail one. Or maybe theirs is an airmail one. Yeah. Find something to stick up above their head. That's not really what I'm thinking of that. What about this cut in half? It hides too much, you really can't tell. Although maybe it's just like that. Let me keep looking. I know I'm taking forever here. But we're going to be about done once I... Except I don't want to put like some... Oh, I haven't put any flowers anywhere, but that's not a big deal to get done. Oh, look at that bird! I have never noticed that bird in here. That's kind of cool. But you can't tell what it is, and then I'm wasting that pretty thing. Now that looks kind of neat. I kind of like that one. I'll just put that flower off to the side. That might look nice right there with them. Or maybe up here with this thing. No, I like it right here. Maybe they'll get an airmail thing too. Except I want that to be... I don't know about an airmail. Maybe just a little doohickey like that. Or a special delivery. No, I like the little round one. Would you like a palm reading? This was a fun one. I don't think I've looked through this one much. I get home and I put them in the little baggie so they fit in my box better, because they just don't fit in my box very well the other way. This one just has a lot of mushrooms and stuff like that, so I don't know if I'll find anything in that one. The same with this one, it's field notes and stuff, and this one, don't think. Hey, this one says merchandise. Like maybe they've been out shopping. I think I like that better. Like they've been out shopping somewhere. Or traveler. Oh, here, that's the one. Traveler. That's it. That's the one. I do believe. I love that one. Oh, it's got all bent up. Oh well, it's still usable. Yep, okay. So, I am going to ink all this up and get it glued, and then we'll figure out a way to put like a little bow or some paper clips or something on here and call it good. But I don't want you to have to sit here while I get this all inked up. That will not be any fun. I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided we're going to glue down together, because if I glue down, then I can't add little bits and pieces to them. So I have a picture of how this is supposed to go. Go ahead and glue this down, because I don't think anything will go under that. I probably could have done that. I hope my phone doesn't go out on me. I'll have to keep my finger on it. Didn't think about that. Which way's up? This way's up. Oh, there it goes. I should have changed the time on it, shouldn't I? Okay, now this is going to go here, but it's going to be covered up a little bit, so I kind of want to chop the bottom part of this off. For long, I'll get a kind of sense of it, and I won't have to... I put this... Okay, this is not tatting. I have this die, and I thought, why am I not using this die? I love my tatting. This is by Tim Holtz. It's a thinlet. Where do you find... I don't have enough of these to know. 664413 is on it. This is a fabulous die if you like things like tatting and stuff. It is fabulous. And so today... oh, I forgot to ink it up any. Let's put a little bit of ink on here so it looks a little bit older. Let's get a little bit on there. I probably got enough on my brush to just kind of... I just used some coffee dyed paper. Let's get both of them done. I don't know that I've ever thought to use coffee dyed paper to do this, and I really like it with my coffee dyed paper. And the coffee dyed paper was thin enough that I didn't have to like try to punch out all the little pieces. So from now on, coffee dyed paper it is. Boom, one off. Okay, there we go. So that is an excellent die. Now I've had it for, as usual with my stuff, I've had it for quite a while. So I don't know like where I'm going to end up putting that. I wondered about just kind of putting it right here. Probably underneath that. Let me lift that up. I kind of thought right here. Yes, I like that. And I just stuck it underneath there, so it's gonna go there. I just love to collage. I think I could just do that like every day and be fine. Just be happy. Although I like to scrapbook my grandkids. And I love the looks on their faces when they come and they're like, I have a new page in the scrapbook. They're so happy. That makes them very, very happy. So that makes me happy. Okay, turn that over. Cut that off. But yes, I'm going to remember that. In fact, I might just die cut a whole bunch of them. Ah, no, don't go off. Okay. Keep that little piece. Okay. So now these ladies go here. This goes right here. This goes over here. Right here, but I don't know if I need that now that I have the tatting there. Yeah, I'll put it right there. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Do I want a little paper clip on that though? Because I was thinking about putting a paper clip here, but you know, I think that is going to get this. One of these little garment pins. Yes, but I don't know what's going to come out of it. So this is going to get a little paper clip. Which kind do we want? I think I'll use one of these funky ones I've got here. I don't know where I got them, but they're really cute. They must have came in this little thing I have them in, because I don't know where I got that. Let's use this one. And that might be kind of cute. No, we'll just put that there. I was thinking put seam binding, but I'm going to put seam binding on that. So this is just going to be like this. I'm going if I should put just a little bitty bit of tape behind that, because I don't know if that glue will hold that down. So maybe we'll just do that whole thing with tape. Make sure that paper clip gets held down there. Ah, I lost my phone. Oh well, I got this one. I'll turn it back on for the other one. Oops, too much tape. Okay, that'll hold that paper clip there. Now, for this one, and there was something else. Okay, this, yes, just a moment. Excuse me. I have some scraps here. I also have my other stuff, but I do have some scraps. There's a blue. There's a pretty blue. There's also a pink. I'm not liking any of this with that red throws that all off. Some of them are those seam bindings that I don't like. That's probably why they're in that bag. Okay, let's see. Yikes, look what I did. Oh, I've always got to be some kind of a mess, don't I? Well, that's good enough for now. I'll just shove them up to the side here. Oh, but I gotta get those out of there or I'll lose them all. If I put that back over there, they're all up in here. Oh man. Can I shake them out onto my desk? Oh boy, I don't want to lose all my, oh boy. They're all down in here. If I can get them to shake out onto my desk, it'll be okay, but I don't want to lose them all over my floor. Oh my gracious. Well, just another mess in Gina's world. Another mess. Okay, I think I got them all on my desk, so that's good. They're not in my seam binding. Okay, so color for this. Let's get back to what we're doing. Oh goodness. You know, I always like this color. I think that would be pretty. Let's go with that color. And then let's grab us a button. We'll probably just grab us a little white button or something. Nothing fancy. Let's find us a little... Oh, look, here. But that's got fabric on it. Here's a little white. That's not... I want something that looks a little bit more... Everything I find has fabric on it. Why is that? Here's a little flower one. We could use... No. It's pink. Oh, for goodness sakes, Gina. That one can work, I think. But it looks like a shirt button. I don't want something that looks like a shirt button. That doesn't look like a shirt button. That looks like a shell button. You know, I want something that looks like it come off of his shirt, off of a... That's an interesting little button. Let's use that one. I don't want something that looks like it came off of a dress shirt, you know, a modern man's dress shirt. Okay, I need a drink. I do have to get this cleaned up before I can come in here and do my Marguerite Miller tomorrow. Oh, goodness. Okay, I want to put this on here, I think is how I want to do this. And put this through here. It don't matter because it's double-sided, so however this ends up laying will go on there. How do you lay? Okay, you're gonna go like that. Okay, so I need to ink it up again. What? Handy that it's double-sided. Oh, and then I want to put this through here. I'm still not sure it's laying how it wants to. It is stuck on that part of the... Are you kidding me? Get off there. What on earth? I've never seen that happen. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be there? That's fine if you want to be there. Okay, now I'm going to tie this bow on here so we can't move again. What a crazy thing. Only to Gina. Only happens to Gina. Now, let's see if Miss Fumblefingers can tie a bow. You would never know that I used to make hair bows for a company called Wee Ones, and I made very intricate bows. And now, my hands, my fingers are arthritis. I can't hardly tie a bow anymore. Just a simple bow. And I made some hair bows, I'm telling you what. We used to have these ones. They had wires. Oh, they hurt your fingers. Oh. The hardest ones for me were the big ones, the big jumbo ones, because my hands weren't hardly big enough, and I couldn't hardly get them tied because I just didn't have big enough hands. Those were the hardest ones for me. Yeah, I go pick up my kit once a week. I take my bows in, pick up my kit for the next week. I take up the ones I didn't get right. My niece, she worked there full time in the office. She checked my bows. Yep. But, yeah, that was crazy. I did that for a while. They made fancy bows. They sold in department stores and stuff. I think they're still... I don't know if Wee Ones still make bows. I kind of think they do. But the style bows that we made back then are not the style of bows that are made now. I don't think. My daughter says, "Man, Mom, I wish you still remembered how to make bows, because I could use you right now." I said, "I know, honey, but my hands won't do it." Alright, that's good enough. That is going to work. I wish I had some... I don't know where my fray check is. Because this is going to fray a second, and I don't have my lighter in here. I don't know if my glue, if I put a little line of glue. Anybody ever try that with this glue? I don't have my fray check to put a little line of fray check. I don't know where my fray check is. The second I do that, I cut that, it's gonna... Let's see if the glue will work. That's not going to work like fray check. Look at that. Oh. I'm going to cut this side a little longer so I can run the lighter, because I don't have my lighter in here. Okay, so that will be shorter. I cut that side a little longer, being afraid it would do that. But yeah, if you get fray check and you, like on your glass mat, you run a little line like that, and then you just dip the edge of, cut it and dip the edge of it just slightly in the fray check. That will do the edge of your seam binding, and it will not fray anymore. And it will be a nice even little thing on your edge of your seam binding. That's what we did when I made bows. So I want that to be down here further. And that bow will look a lot nicer once I get my thing on there how I want it. But I don't want it to fray all out. Look awful. I'll get that fixed. Oh, why am I using that? I don't want to use all that glue. I can't imagine where I put my fray check. It's here somewhere. I stored it somewhere. But I got my lighter. I just took it in the other room to light a candle. And I didn't even bring it back in here. Actually, no, I know where it's at. It's in the bathroom. Sitting by the candle thing I have in there because I was afraid we would lose power with this ice that we had yesterday. And so I put it by the candle that I have in there in case we lost power. Alright, there's flashcard number 1. It took like, way longer than it should have. Okay, let me get this back on. See if it'll recognize my face today. It did. Amazingly. It hasn't been recognizing me lately. I don't know why. We'll say face not recognized. Don't you love it when you forget and you're sitting at the doctor's office or something and you hold it up and it says no face detected and you're like, what? And then you realize, oh, I have a mask on. By the way, I didn't order any because I'm on a no spin, but Vera Bradley has their mask right now on sale. VeraBradley.com. They sent me a thing. There's one style of their mask that I absolutely love. There was a shop here in town that was selling them back when this all started, and my mom got me one. She's the one that got me on them. I only have one, and I can't find it. I lost it way back about 6 months after she gave it to me, darn it. They are on sale for $1.50, y'all. I put it in my cart out of curiosity. I put it back because I knew I shouldn't. So I put it back. But you guys, they're not even charging shipping. They're not even charging shipping. And I know, we're not wearing masks for most things. But here where I live, you still gotta wear a mask when you go to the darn doctor. So you might as well have a mask that's comfortable, right? And I was really tempted. I was so tempted. Because with all my husband's stuff, we're gonna be in the hospital a lot. I'm still tempted. Here I'm telling you, and I probably won't be able to get one after I'm really still tempted, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time sitting in hospitals, because he's got about 3 surgeries coming up. Oh, where am I going to put the tatting? I forgot about the tatting. I think I'll put the tatting on this one right here. So let me see if I can I can still lift this one up. If I don't lift something up, it's not me, is it? Yeah, I'm going to put the tatting right there. So I think it'd be kind of neat to have that to, be able to wear. Because they're so comfortable, so much better. But then I wonder, down where my daughter lives, all of the medical buildings down there, they have quit letting you wear fabric mask. They won't let you bring your mask in. You have to wear their mask. So I wonder if up here they'll do that, and if I'm totally $1.50 is $1.50 right now. So if I go and I buy that, then are they gonna say the same thing here? Do you have one of those brains that thinks all this stuff out? Like, you weigh all this stuff out, you're like, oh, but what if, blah, 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 and you can't just shut your stinking brain up. Oh, you have to, it wears me out. Oh, it just wears me out. It's like, okay, come on. But that's a good price. And no shipping? That's a really good price. They're comfortable too. And they had some pretty patterns left. They weren't all the little patterns. Yes, Vera Bradley I consider. I'm just kind of blabbing right now, aren't I? I'm really about worn out. About done. If you see this beacon tacky glue at I'm sorry. This beacon tacky glue at Dollar Tree, it's good glue. I like it a lot. I like it better than Aleene's. It glues really good. And I don't have quite as much warping with it. There is some warping. I don't mean to sound like it has no warping, but it's not quite as much. Okay, so let's do a thing here. And I'm sorry, just a moment here. I was thinking about maybe a little bit of fabric hanging from this one. Look at this. No, that's redder than I thought, but I've got, is this a pink? That's a pretty pink. If I can get that to, if I can get that to strip. Strip? I want my fabric to strip. Oh, I'm being weird. I should probably not film when I'm sick. Well, it's stripped all right. Huh. That's interesting. All right, I got a strip. That was interesting. Okay, and then, I don't know. Let's see one down in here that says number. Yeah, just a second. I'm going to grab my little hole punch that I have down here. That's going to take me to 7, I think. Exactly the one I thought of. Just a moment. Let me see if I can grab the other. Yeah. It's the one that must not be right. Okay. Apparently bending over is not a good idea. bit of blue. That's really thick blue. A little bit of blue. Seam binding. That is not the right kind of seam binding. I don't like that kind of seam binding. Maybe I'm not going to get blue seam binding. That's crazy. I don't have blue seam binding. Do I have blue in here? Oh, I have a little bit of blue right here. There we go. And I guess the buttons need to come back out. I should have left them out, but ever since I dumped my buttons, I'm a lot more careful with my buttons. I don't know if you saw that episode, but they went everywhere. I'm more careful with these buttons. I do not want buttons everywhere again. Kind of like that one. Alright, let's see if I can get this together. Like my mind is thinking. Okay, so. Oh darn, I was trying to get that glue off my hand and I think that's my hand. We quit that. I am thinking I will poke a little bitty hole right there. Well, that's not such a itty bitty hole. Goodness, if I poke that little bitty, I'm going to get my crocodile. I think it's a littler hole. Where'd it go? It's not where it belongs. It is, I just had to dig deeper. Is it a littler hole? That's a big hole. I should have kept digging until I found my teeny weeny hole. Okay, let's see. Oh. Oh, okay, here. Well, that's still quite a big hole. I think it's the same size hole. Oh well. We're doing it. We're doing it. This is my idea. We're doing it. Oh, it didn't poke all the way through either. Yeah, ink a little bit around this. Okay, is this the one I'm using? Yeah, it is now. Okay, so I want to put this and a little bit of this. Hopefully this won't fray too bad before I can get it done. Okay, so this, I need to cut that. That is not a good cut on that. Okay, so this and this. This is gonna go on here. Let's put this on here. And I'm gonna put this on here. Lower, yeah, you can see me. Okay, put that there. Put this on there. And then put this on here. And then put that on there. That button is a little too big. Oh, bummer. Back to the buttons. What about this button? I think this one will be just right. good. Then I hope my thing lays right. Yeah, okay, good. There we go. That one's done. Oh, we're done, you guys, we're done. Here we go. So let me stand up. I'll show you this one. Here's this one. I love what that tatting adds. It, from a distance, I think it looks so real. And then here's this one. That does not want to stay up there. I might have to work on that safety pin. Figure it out. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.